Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Mike. I know I haven't done a pepper video in a while, so I thought I'd come out today. It's like 85 degrees, something like that. Wow. I just saw this giant caterpillar right here. Is it focusing? There it goes, kind of. Wow, that thing's huge. So that's what's been eating my plants. Anyways, this massive thing, see if I can stand back far enough. Those are my two boot jalokias that I just kind of let go and they grew into one massive bush. This thing's been growing all summer, but now that it's not that hot, it's starting to put out some peppers. You can see a few of them there. I think there's one hidden back in here somewhere. So, definitely getting some out of this now. Some more. I'm sure there's plenty more that I can't even see, but I'll have to go digging through there. And I used to have all my plants under that shade, if you've seen my last videos, but what happened was, we'll go look at that really quick. What happened was, these pots are, well, I wouldn't say they're too small for Arizona, but for my schedule and not having an automatic watering system, I pretty much had to just keep the plants alive, so I didn't get any peppers all season, except for those few that I tested. You saw them, but anyways, we'll go through these. This one is the peach habanero. It's putting out some peppers now. It's growing a little bit strange too. It's like really low, growing down toward the ground. But that thing actually it dried out so much that it lost all its leaves, so it came back pretty well. And there's a lot of these I don't even know what they are anymore because, well, watering them has pushed these little sticks out. This one's red fatale, but the sticks are gone, they're rotten, you can't read them. So there's a few that I do know and a few that I don't. So red fatale, peach habanero. This one is a yellow fatale, and you can see a little guy right there. It's growing pretty well. Let's see if I can. I don't see anything on there. I think this was one of the brain strains. I'm not sure. There's no peppers on it or anything. I can't tell any shapes. Yellow fatale or a yellow 7, one of those two. I know that and that back there are Scotch bonnets. But those things, they've kind of been producing, but the pods would ripen early and they weren't hot at all. They didn't taste very good. This one is a Douglas, so is this one. This one looks a lot better than the other one, but this one also was really dried out. Oh, there's a stick I can check in here. Yeah, that's a Douglas. It was really dried out. I had to trim a lot of the branches off. You can kind of see some of the. This was all just dead. Doesn't take long out here. It's like 115 degrees, and the sun is just so intense. But this one looks pretty good. Still no pods on there yet, but pretty soon probably. There's my poor little orange habanero. It keeps getting knocked over by the wind and dried out really quick because of how small that pot is. And then this one has a lot of flowers on it. Oh, there's a stick in here. This is a brain strain. So yeah, a lot of flowers, no peppers. And then I think that one back there is a red fatale. Anyways, they're starting to come back. We'll go back over here, the ghost chilies, boot jalokias. right here, like I was saying over there, everything was drying out, so I put a few of these in my box here just so they would get constantly watered. But yeah, this is a brain strain that this is one of the first moves that I did, and you can see here that it's got some pretty decent ones on there. There's a few here that are huge. Let me see if I can find them. This one's pretty big. Sorry, I'm using a tablet. There's a bunch under there. So this one's producing like out of nowhere. It just started going nuts. There's a few more. It goes all the way down that way. You can see some on the end, and then it's even growing over this way and over here. So I'm kind of interested to see. There's a boot jolokia, and then right next to it, brain strains. I'm sure some of those have crossed, so maybe I'll save some seeds from that. So boot jolokia brain strain, and then over here have chocolate habanero, and the chocolate habanero is like infused with the brain strain over here. So I'll bet you like this one right here, which was all grown into the other one before I tied it back a little bit, is crossed. That one looks pretty good. But yeah, this one's producing a lot of peppers also. Can't wait. I've been waiting the entire season, basically just keeping my plants alive. This one, I can't remember what this one is. Maybe it was another douglas that I had, and I know that one of them was really stunted. I moved it over and it's still stunted because actually the boot jolokia was grown completely over this plant, so didn't get much light. That's why I trimmed it all back. I even had some supports up here for it. It's got peppers around the back too. My pineapple's getting quite a bit bigger, even though it's been covered by this boot jolokia plant. And then poblano, that I don't know if you can see the way it's growing, pretty much growing sideways because of this giant plant right above it, but it's starting to put out some pods here, pretty big ones. Still small compared to your normal poblano, but they're coming along. So yeah, can't wait for those brain strains. Haven't had one of those. Let's take a quick journey over this way. Alright, this one, I want to say that one was a red fatale also. That one I just tried to save real quick. You can see all the leaves are in pretty bad shape, but we'll see if it recovers. I wish I would have labeled these as I moved them. I'll just have to find out once I get some pods. Not sure what that one is. This one I think is another chocolate habanero. This one is a Tabasco. These were little guys. I can't remember what this one is, but oh, am I pointing at it? I can't tell. Ah, there it is. That one pretty much died, but there was a little stump left, and now it's starting to grow again. So it probably look like that douglas that I was just showing you. This is a bell pepper, and oh, I don't know what that one is. Sucks. I really wish I remembered what everything was. I know that this is one of the other. I had two orange habaneros over there, but I put this one here because it was dying also. Figured I'd try and save it. Yeah. This one was pretty bad too. We'll see if it recovers, but so you can see even now it's like only 85 degrees, but all these leaves are drooping because the sun, the direct sun is just so intense. Here's a boot jolokia again. This one is a year old, but it's not growing like those other ones. And then this one, I'm not exactly sure what it is, but due to the pod shape, I would say that it's probably some sort of a yellow or a 7-pot variety. Actually, it might be a yellow 7. I'm not sure. I know I had one somewhere, but I don't know where it went. Oh, let's get another. There it is. Anyways, these are my eggplant that went crazy, but now that I've had them, they're more of like a novelty thing. They look pretty cool, but the skin is really thick, and there's a lot of seeds, and it doesn't taste good at all. Let me see if I can block the sun. There you go. They're kind of striped. They look cool, but like I said, they don't taste good. This one I transferred a while ago, and it's still not doing too well. I'm feeding them, I'm doing everything, and this one doesn't even look like it's grown at all. It's just kind of surviving. And then here's an orange habanero from last year. You can see it's got some pods on there, but the leaves are all small. It's kind of weird. They're shriveled up a little bit. You can see a lot of them have fallen off. I think when I put some of these plants in here, there's a lot of roots. When you're digging like this, it's just you're digging through roots all through here, even though I've only had like a plant there before, like one. I'm thinking maybe next door we got something growing that's coming under the wall and just sucking all the water and nutrients out. But anyways, just a little update. And once these peppers start ripening up, I'll be eating them. So until then, see you guys later.